In 2018, I was living in Germany, and I conceived the idea of starting an Amazon selling business. It seemed to me to be very logical to begin selling products specifically on Amazon.de. Subsequently, I encountered numerous Amazon sellers, and every single one of them expressed great surprise, asking, "Why didn't you commence your sales journey on Amazon US? Why didn't you start with the United States?" That is an excellent question. Let's delve into it and discuss it thoroughly. Let's begin. I will tell you right away, from the vantage point of my current experience, I now firmly believe that it is indeed much better and significantly simpler to initiate your operations in the US. Now, let's discuss why this is the case. Well, first of all, American customers tend to be more loyal to products that haven't yet accumulated a significant number of reviews. My hypothesis as to why this happens is because American customers have long been accustomed to the fact that Amazon is always on their side. Amazon will always refund their money, always apologize, and always make things right. Therefore, they are quite capable of purchasing a product that possesses fewer than 30 customer reviews, which is exceptionally advantageous for any new venture or initial launch. Second point, beyond the fact that Americans are generally more accepting of products without customer reviews, they also tend to leave feedback that, on average, has higher ratings, and their comments are, on average, more friendly and more positive in tone. I'll give you an example. In Germany, you could easily get a 4-star review for even the most basic household item, like a simple cooking pot that still comes with a surprisingly long list of detailed shortcomings. To be honest, I was truly quite surprised. I honestly didn't even realize that one could find so many different flaws in a simple cooking pot. In the United States, this kind of thing usually doesn't happen at all. It's simply a slightly different consumer culture there. Therefore, it's much better to begin your sales efforts in the US and then use that already established listing, which will have higher ratings, to expand and distribute your product into Europe. Let's continue our discussion about the many advantages of the United States. One simply cannot overlook the considerably more straightforward and less complicated tax reporting process. We've actually had instances where a specific legal entity, based in Finland, for some inexplicable reason, acquired just one single cooking pot valued at merely 25 euros from Germany. And then, to our surprise, the Finnish tax authority sent us an official letter claiming that our accountants had somehow inaccurately reported this rather insignificant purchase. So be careful. In Europe, you need to clearly understand what's happening with your tax reporting, but in the US, this is not the case, and it's worth mentioning that in the US, VAT is charged on top of the already listed price, which also simplifies all calculations and understanding your profit. And I'll also touch upon the delivery time frames. On average, products shipped from China typically reach an Amazon warehouse in the United States within a month, or perhaps a little longer. But for Europe, that same period extends to a full 2 months. Consequently, you'll be required to tie up your capital for a significantly extended duration. But does Europe really have any advantages? Of course there are. It's a truly enormous market for sales, and there's genuinely less competition there. Indeed, many Chinese manufacturers don't fully grasp the specific nuances of selling their products in Europe. For instance, our competitors frequently employ American systems of measurement, such as quarts and inches. This means they do not tailor their products specifically to suit the needs of the European customer, and naturally this presents a significant opportunity for competition, a chance to truly distinguish ourselves, to achieve a superior position compared to those rivals who have overlooked the unique characteristics of the European market.
Wishing you all the best with your sales. Bye.